What is up, all you panicking people? How you doing, JB? What's up, Flip Coins? What is up, Baltav? Hey, Harry, how you doing? How you doing? Oh boy, I thought I'd start early because I think tonight's live stream is just gonna be a bunch of BS. So I figured I'd start things out with everyone coming in, looking at the weekly time frame on Bitcoin. Just, does that look bearish to you? Damn. A lot of people are really scared out there. A lot of people are going nuts. Get ready, pump your bags. I would say wait for the weekly candle close, honestly, before you start going crazy with buying. Dollar cost averaging right now, after a huge dump like that, usually it's kind of a really good thing. And noted, every single time this little tariff nonsense has popped up, it has turned into a buying opportunity. We'll see if this time's different. We will see. Oh, a lot of people lost a lot of money today. You are not wrong. There are some people that are fully wiped out today, so that's actually a real problem. That's worse than recessions. You have people who there might be loss of life. So this actually is really bad. With how sudden it was. That's kind of the main problem. It's how sudden it happened. So yeah, that's kind of the bad side of this. Really bad side. Go ahead and get rid of all the drawings here. When can we start getting actually bearish? We lose this level. 100,617. That's when we can truly get bearish. Because then that will start the beginnings of a lower low. So, pay attention to that level. That's going to be a really big deal. Really big deal right there. Is stay above 100,617. As of this moment, I guess it's a little higher. 897. As of this moment, it just looks like we're bullishly backtesting the 50 simple on the weekly. We did it once back here, but it wasn't quite as sharp as this one was. Good evening, Bernard. How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, right now, on the weekly time frame, this is all we're paying attention to. This right here. You had a weekly candle high closes, weekly candle low closes, and we've been bouncing on top of this little zone. I'm worried about people. Too many people talking about taking their life on X. At least some are probably legit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Some probably are. Which, that is the scary part. Do you think whales and institutions sold off, or was it mostly retail who panic sold? We know from the numbers from BlackRock that it was a lot of institutional investors who sold off. I don't think retail actually commands, like, what was the liquidation? Like $9.4 billion was liquidated in the last 24 hours. Absolutely insane. You have some people talking about they turned $4 million into $0. Yeah, they're done. Just like, wow, that's insane. And then you also have the other side of panic. I think that's the panic we're seeing right now in the market. You end up seeing things like Coinbase and Binance having issues with withdrawals. So now this is where the retail panic starts coming in, and then you see the continuation of the sell-off. So I do think it was mainly institutional investors who sold off early in the day, but once they heard about this trade war thing, market makers took advantage. That's really what it feels like. I'm getting tired of this market. I've been waiting for steady gains since July. Yeah, I feel that, Alex. I feel that. Now, this entire bull run has been awful. It's just been awful. So bad. It wasn't 98 billion, Porky. It was 19 billion. 19. I don't know. I just saw one thing where it said it was 19.8 billion. 19.4 billion in 24 hours, the largest single day event ever. That's just what I'm seeing from Coin Bureau. So if it was 19, hey, even bigger. Even bigger. 19.21 billion, 0.21 billion to be precise. Wow, wild. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of leverage that was in the system, and that's one other thing. It's like kind of got deleveraged all of a sudden. So if we look at the 24-hour on the liquidity, no one's going long. There are no longs. Your only liquidity is to the upside. So now, if market makers are going to be doing their market maker thing, they're going to push these prices right back up, just because they need to entice people to get back in. Otherwise, people are just going to stop looking at crypto altogether. So I do think there's going to be a recovery. Now we're just looking for lower highs. But not many people are looking at this as, oh, we're maintaining market structure. Not many people have good risk management. Not many people really do anything right. So Pepe comes in laughing. I don't know, Pepe. You were on the chopping block today as well. I mean, whoa! Why is this thing doing... Oh, I got it. So you're just coming out of the depths of the abyss. Got it. I'm like, why the heck is this thing up 9%? Ugh. I'm up big time over that many Pepe now. You added that many more? Interesting. Yeah, looking at Pepe, I mean, you're not off the chopping block. Freaking died today. Awful. We were looking for upside. So everyone got to taste the feeling of just getting the hammer. That's how you buy crypto. But yeah. Noted, I did dollar cost averaging today. I'm actually excited because my Kava, now I have an average cost of, I think it's like 25 cent, 21 cent. What did I post inside of Discord? Shit, I need to go look at it again. I posted it in Discord what my average came down to. I was super happy about it because I was sitting at like 60 something cents. And I'm like, ugh, it's awful. But yeah, now I'm in the 20s. So that part's nice. Sooner that I can get out of it and profit, the better. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was bad, of course. Yeah. I've been holding that coin for too long. Period. Dot. Just holding it way too long. What's up, DZ? So yeah, basically coming into the live stream today, I want everybody just pay attention to the weekly chart here on Bitcoin. Pay attention to how the market's trying to rebound. Just this is a one-time event. Maybe. We'll see. Buy more Sundays, Sol and Doge? Maybe. Wait, I'm out of money. Yeah, that happens. That definitely happens. But that's also why you should always keep a cash reserve on the side, just for situations like this. I've been playing around in this market for too long not to have like cash piles sitting on the side, and that's also why I have the same mindset whenever I'm buying into something. I don't buy high. I really don't. Can we look at AV&T? Sure. Sure. We certainly can. But yeah, market's rebounding right now. There's some people who are DCAing. If you guys are scared, go to church, right? No, it's just with the wipeouts today, it was really bad. I mean, so I posted in Discord where I was like, oh, I made one trade. I literally took a nap and I woke up and I was like, whoa. Why is everything down so much? What the heck happened? So I started searching around and all I saw was like 100% tariffs on China. I'm like, that's it? Who cares? November 1st? Who the hell cares? So I think whoever wanted to send the markets down, they used that as the best excuse possible, and they sent it. Heck, I'm guessing whoever sent it down didn't even think that they would send it that low, honestly. But yeah, pay attention to Bitcoin here. If we get a weekly candle close back in the zone again, well, XRP finally went to 58 cents. Did it really? Don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to me. You're getting my hopes up. How dare you? So close. 124. Golly. But you want to know what this could spark? This could spark that back test I was looking for. All the way back down here. This could spark that. Golly. CZ just got a notice from the SEC. Back to prison he goes. I also saw that Trump might consider pardoning him. So, out he comes. 77, close enough. No. The low it got to was 126. What exchange are you looking at? Biggest criminals in crypto. He will go back to prison for life. Yeah, maybe. XRP ass. Thank you for your kind words, Alex. That is the nicest thing I could have ever gotten to see in my chat. Thank you. You're right. 100% right. No way, false news? Hey, man. I don't know. I don't really care what billionaires go to jail and which ones don't. That doesn't affect my life. Lost all my gains from this month. Over 12K. Wait, did you get sold off? That's rough, man. 12K out? Ugh, that's rough, man. That is rough. And then we're seeing the rebound coming on in. Trump has never pardoned CZ. No. It was saying he's considering doing it now. That's what I was saying. CZ is not a billionaire. If he's not a billionaire by now while being the CEO of Binance, I don't know what he did wrong. Most of his money taken from the US government. Remember, it's crypto. I mean, you don't think he had anything stored away? Or he can come back and still have influence? I don't know. That was before the rug pull, though. That's true. That's true. Before the rug pull. That's so true. Oh, man. XRP, golly. That's one heck of a weekly wick, though. Sheesh. No, what he did wrong. When you stole from tons of people and market manipulation, well, then send Jamie Dimon to jail. Do that. Send Jamie Dimon to jail. Then I'll believe in our justice system. Send Jamie Dimon. Do that. I mean, he completely he gets sued every single year for money laundering, money embezzlement. He also got charged by the SEC for market manipulation of silver. I mean, the amount of shady shit Jamie Dimon has done, take him to jail. He's the biggest crook I can ever find. So, yeah, he's going for sure. Jamie Dimon's not in jail. He's still talking. Jamie is in with the government. I don't give a shit. That man needs to go to jail. So, you never know, man. You never know. That's all I'm really pointing out. He is the 24th richest person in the world with a known net worth $64 billion, likely much higher with his crypto holdings. Yeah, that's what Bloomberg was saying, and CZ came out and he's like, I don't have that kind of money. So, how much can we believe from CZ? If you don't want to believe him on his apparently nefarious acts, then you can't believe him when he says he has less money than that. So it's just it's a double-edged sword there. Like, yeah, I'm totally rich. No, I don't have money. What do you mean? See there? He only wants to believe the bad news, doesn't want to believe the good news. Interesting. Seems a little biased to me. Bro, you can make up stuff on those sites. Bloomberg did it, not CZ. CZ denied it. Now you're taking the word of CZ. This is how ridiculous the argument sounds. CZ said, Bloomberg's wrong. I do not have that much money. Bloomberg came out with the report. I just go by what Forbes says. Yeah, Forbes does say that, huh? Forbes isn't Reddit. That's fair. That's fair. It's not. All right, we're seeing a nice bounce here. Anyways, so looking at the weekly on Bitcoin, we're getting back to neutral territory with this dump. Kind of wild. Send anything to they will believe it. Boy, oh boy. Which coin will bounce back the quickest? No one knows. Frankly speaking, after a dump like this, my biggest recommendation is don't even try trading until Monday. But I know you guys are going to do whatever you want. Anyways, so yeah, weekly time frame for Bitcoin, everything looks completely fine. We stay above $100,897. We're completely fine. It's still highly bullish. That's the biggest joke I've heard yet out of Pepe. That is literally the biggest joke. On your daily, stochastic is reset. We're sitting in between the 200 and the 50 simple moving average. This looks range bound. This looks like there were probably a bunch of long orders sitting right around here that the long orders got bought and then they got liquidated. That's what this looks like to me. So the amount of volatility we saw actually gave me more hope for the altcoins than ever before, because it shows there was a lot of leverage in the altcoins as well that they just cleared out in one fatal swoop. Because, I mean, I don't know the last time I saw Dogecoin down like 65% or something, or 58%. I don't know how low it got, but it was shocking. I was like, whoa. So that just shows that there is a ton of leverage in this market, and it kind of all got reset. Well, so glad you sold your spot yesterday. It looks big-brained, but it really is. It's not. That's pretty funny. All I can really say is last night I was just confused with what the market was doing, and, well, then this happened. So now I'm wondering, are we going to keep maintaining these higher lows or not? And I know somebody's like, what are you talking about, higher lows? Well, we pointed out to you here on the chart. We got this, and this wick, we bounced off of it, technically. At least we all know we going up. I mean, we could be, because there's no liquidity to the downside anymore. Like I said a couple days ago, it's going to be liquidity grabs. That's all it is. Liquidity grabs left and right. Doge is 10 cents. Some exchanges, most people were locked out of the exchanges. That's true. I just happened to be lucky to have money sitting around in one of my larger accounts. And I was like, oh shit, I can buy this dip. Because I tried to get onto Coinbase. Nope. Could not transfer money in. Couldn't do anything. Tried jumping onto Kraken, which I don't even like using, but nope, Kraken wouldn't let me do anything either. And I was like, damn, I can't do shit. It was terrible. SQD, please. All right. I saw some coins earlier down 90%. Oh yeah, it got nasty. It got real nasty. SQD. We'll check out SQD for you. No worries. I got stopped out your 50x short on ETH before it went down. That's tough. That's tough. Robinhood said they didn't know what happened. Of course they didn't know, quote unquote. You had 1K on Coinbase account and it lagged to buy. That's a shame. Oh god, that's terrible. For as much shit as I give weeks, not a single problem. I could leverage trade, I could buy, I could do whatever I wanted. So hats off to Weeks Exchange. They held strong. I was impressed. I was actually impressed. Good call on Bonk. I was on the money. I don't even remember what I said about Bonk, honestly. Nope, I was not right. It went down. I was not right at all. If we lost that level, it would be... Oh, that's what I said. Okay, that makes sense. Adam went to a penny? Yeah, the only thing I would have said is if we lost this 196 level, it would be really bad. And, well, it was kind of bad. It was really bad. That's fair. Yeah, so looking at Bitcoin right now, honestly, I'm waiting for the bounce. I don't see this as actual terrible price action. Called it down to 13 cents. Recently purchased Lambo for sale, make offer. That's pretty funny. What is up, tech service? How you doing? Let's go into the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour is where I get a little worried. Yes, we're oversold, but this is where I get worried because now we're probably going to have to confirm this low at 109.063. That's going to cause a bit more panic, more than likely, but just kind of what needs to happen at this point. I would prefer if we went up to 119, made a lower high, then confirmed it. That would be ideal for me. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. If I was paying attention to the 4 hour, this is the level I would love to see it interact with a lot. So this right here, if we can hang on to 112, great. Feels good. If not, oh well. IP went from 87 to 16. Now it's back to 45. Crazy. What's up, Charles? How you doing? Rich, there were so many longs built up. We all should have expected this. Yeah, that's fair. Counting on confirming that low to buy alts back. Nice. Oh my god, what happened? We announced the possibility of 100% tariffs on China starting in November 1st, you know, 21 days away. So we had to sell everything right now because shock and awe. Also, everything's bot traded these days, so the bots heard the headline and they sold aggressively. So that's really what we saw. That's bots in action, baby. You lost 2.5k today. Sorry to hear that, Nigel. Sorry to hear that. But hey, hopefully you're not wiped out. That's what matters. Hopefully you're not wiped out. There's always a chance to make your money back. Gold and silver bonds are gonna skyrocket Monday? Probably. Especially with China trying to de-dollarize, they're probably gonna buy up as much gold as possible. So yeah, probably. You're buying XRP now again? Silver. Why? Why? Oh. I don't know. I don't think real people who believe in cryptocurrency for what it was made for, like, I don't think they understand what XRP is trying to be. XRP is legitimately trying to be a new bank. They are trying to replace the banking system. They're trying to be the bank. And everybody who's like, XRP, it's gonna be the new world order, and it's like, everybody's like, we don't want that old fucking shit. We don't want it. Buy the dip or top in? I would say buy the dip. Economically, or fundamentally, nothing changed. Absolutely nothing changed. So, it's the fact of, oh, tariffs got announced. So, a reignition of tariff war where, I don't know, who cares? Honestly, who cares? I'm so glad most of my bag was in cash. Yeah, smart move. Smart move. Bilbo Baggins Gaming, welcome in. Welcome in. God, do I need to go live earlier, more often? There's a lot of people here. Or is it because the market dumped? Probably because the market dumped. Never mind. I'm clout chasing today, apparently. I'm clout chasing. That's bad. By the dip, this third bull run, BTC dumped. Nothing new, right? Why does my chart show it only came down to 107? I don't know. No idea. Your chart's broken, Rich. It's your internet, probably. Yeah. I'm gonna blame your internet. Market dump. Charles, you're right. Market did dump. And I expect some more weirdness coming in the next few days. Just expect the weirdness. As of right this moment, we're okay. Earlier's better? I guess so. So what? We're gonna probably see 116.994 eventually. I'm cool with that. That's not bad. I'm cool with it. So if we can hold this level of support, great. We would then be looking for something like this. Another 4%. Rip October. We're only 10 days in. You can still turn it around. It's not over yet. Tariffs were 145% on China, going down to 100. Better news and a dump. Don't understand. Oh, no, Bernard. The announcement was it was going to be a 100% increase. So 245%. Yeah, that not a decrease. Yeah. Maybe some of the viewers could use their like button. People don't like the stream. Let's face it. They're here on a flyby day. Nobody actually views this stuff. Nobody wants to learn TA. No, this is too hard. Nobody wants to do that. Somebody's like, wow, this guy's really pessimistic. No, I'm just an asshole. That's all I am. I'm an asshole who likes to be right. And overnight, I went from I have no clue to what the fuck? And so, yeah, I wasn't right. So, most humble streamer ever, though. Most humble streamer ever. Going into the 1 hour. 1 hour, I mean, looking for bounce. That's really all I got to say. Looking for bounce. Worst case scenario on the bounce, we only get a 618 from this little level here. Still would bring you up to like 118. Okay, sure. I'm like a 5% increase. It kind of makes the most sense to me right now, just because the indicators are going to want to reset. Makes the most sense to me. Seems like this is one of Trump's moves again. He kept doing Friday news to dump market, then Monday news, pump market. He did at least 5 times at the beginning of the year. Maybe. I don't know. But this generated a ton of panic. I mean, a ton. It's scary. Scary how much people panicked. And also, it's funny to me because anytime we go up, everybody's like, top's in, bull run's over. Top's in, bull run's over. We hit a new all-time high. Yeah, the top's in, bull run's over. Bull run's over. No, get out of here. It's like, you said this 4 times. Of course you'll be right once. I don't know, every time I see it in the Discord, I just kind of ignore it now. Oh, guys, I called it this time. Okay, you're wrong 5 other times, but it's fine. No big deal. So right now for Bitcoin, we do have this nice little downtrend. We are looking for a breakout. And this right here would be my real target. Let's just put in the little setup and see how it plays out. This would be my idea here. So right here and right here. So this is the idea I have, getting us up to 117.061. Let's see if the bounce is in or not. I do like what I'm seeing here on the 15-minute. I like what I see on the 1 hour. I do think a bounce is coming. If this does happen, we're going to see a lot of alts recover, which is nice. And we can go from there. But, yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. Let's go to Ethereum. We're going to do the same thing. Go out to the weekly. Go out to the week. I think everybody saw Bitcoin long enough. So, let's go ahead and go out to the weekly here. Checking out Ethereum. I mean, we're still not touching that 50 simple on the weekly. We have never formally backtested this level down here at 2,596. I think we're doing okay. Check Discord screenshot. Did you just put one in there? Okay. We ain't making another all-time high unless we break 92 for sure. See, it's dumb stuff like that. Like, that's the stuff I just ignore. So if you guys are ever like, oh, I wonder if you saw my comment. I see all your comments. It's connected to my phone. I just think a lot of comments people make are dumb. We'll check out Pepe for you, Pepe. We'll check it out. Oh, by the way, we are drinking a Stone Delicious in the dark green form. Or teal, some might say. This is a 9.4% alcohol content, and I'm good with it. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Alright. So on the weekly here, let's just get a couple levels that might matter. So this one right here sticks out to me because as we came down, this was our swing high before we went deep into the bear market. We can see how it interacted with it before. We tried to get up, couldn't stay, couldn't stay, couldn't stay. Now, oh, would you look at that? We're bullishly backtesting it. Top is in. I feel like people don't zoom out and look at the chart before they say some dumb nonsense. We're resetting our stochastic on the weekly right now. We're getting back to neutral territory on the weekly. This looks fine. Doesn't look that bad. Looks a-okay to me. Best part is we do have this wonderful level right below it that could hold us up if we manage to break below 35.31. So 2,920 I believe would be very hard for Ethereum to get below. So that's what I see on Ethereum's weekly. Going into the daily, full reset. Problem we do have is double top, lower low. That's a problem. So right now, we need to break out of this downtrend. This is our current downtrend, and this is what we're looking at right there. Really big deal is going to be breaking out of this double top formation here. Double top, lower low. I'm a bear, I can tell you. The top is not in. Pi cycle, top, 150K. Unless there's some bad actor in the background. Kind of like last time with Sam Bankman-Fried. He kind of ended the bull run short. Last bull run. So, you never know. I just don't think the top's in. Because I don't think this bull cycle is going to run like any other. So this is the downtrend we're currently in. We need to break out of this. This is going to be the hard one. So, there you go. We're just going to keep that there. Still waiting for a third touch. So Ethereum's in some danger after hitting its all-time high. And we'll see what it does from there. But if I were a betting man, I'm thinking bounce is coming right off of this 35.31 level. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. 4 hours super oversold right now. Area to defend. So if the buyers care, if they give any shits at all, just a single shit, just one, with some extra toilet paper, we'll get back above 38.75 and then hold it as support. If they don't care, another test at 35.31 might be coming.
Are you done with yours or no?
Thank you. Well, almost.
Can I bring you along?
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you. Oh, by the way, did you know we still have the organic ground beef at the bottom of the freezer?
Sorry?
You know that we still have the organic ground beef at the bottom of the freezer? I'm live right now, by the way. I love you. Nice rebound in the markets. Still going. My whole watch list is lighting up green. Whoa, FET. Damn. FET's moving. Blast. Getting annihilated still. Sheesh. Appreciate you. LNE. Oh my goodness. Forgot what you looked like. What's up, LNE? Sheesh. How you doing? So you gonna end this bull run since Sam Bankman-Fried did last? That's pretty funny. Poner kills all trolls. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Yeah, so right now with Ethereum, the number to get back above, 38.75. If you can't, then go down and confirm your lows. But if you can, that's going to give you a very solid chance at running right back up to 47.21. We're lying in limbo. We're waiting. We don't know. We have no idea what's to come. What's in store for the future? No idea. By the way, I have an extraordinarily short list for you guys, so I'll be getting to your guys' requests extremely soon. But, yeah, we're just going to check out Sol and Doge after this. I think the market going to recover faster than people think. Hold on there. Hold on there. You're a part of the top is in people. Hold on there. Don't you go changing your mind all of a sudden now that you're in the stream and looking at the weekly time frame. Don't you go doing that. I'm starting to wonder if I should buy back. I need BTC to stop recovering. Give me more dip. Oh boy. Funny for you. Hey man. Just saying. As soon as I come out here with my original thoughts and shit. Golly. Sorry I don't follow the rest of the internet, everybody. My bad. My bad. I think for myself. It's a terrible thing. You know, this is a weird night. My wife is not going to work tomorrow. I don't have work tomorrow. And I have plenty of beer. We might do some bullshitting around in Discord after this. Who's in? Bullshit chatting it up. I don't know. Anybody who's in, we might do it. We just might. Take your lady out. My lady needs to go to sleep. That's what my lady needs to do. Alright, nope. We can go out tomorrow. We're not doing that tonight. Oh, hype. I was looking at hype earlier. I was trying to jump into a trade with it. I was thinking it was going to stay a little bit higher, but it wicked below. I thought it was going to keep falling. Man, my target's up here. Sheesh. Should have got into that trade. Missing out. But yeah, Ethereum here. If it does catch a nice little rally, I'm going to be going from the top to the bottom. So I'll be looking for this thing to get back up to 42.52 on a nice little recovery. So let's just put in my idea here. I would put it right about there, just below the 0.17, and then bring it up to the 618. That'll be a 2.24 to 1. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there. So when we come back, either tomorrow or I don't know, Sunday, we'll see how it's doing. You're down? Let's go, JB. Let's go. I know I'm an acquired taste. I'm like bottom of the barrel whiskey with some wood chips in it. Not many people will drink it, but those who do have a good time. Alright, checking out Solana. I mean, cool that it held support at 174, but damn, I got low. I got really, really low. Check it out on the weekly. God damn it. So yeah, as soon as you go out to the weekly, it's like, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Your phone screen blacked out, so I ended up getting a new phone. I haven't traded for a while. Seeing the market dump has me itching, but I forgot where I left your Mexi keys. Oh no. That's terrible. Let's go ahead and clear the chart here. Let's do it on the weekly. Oh, cool thumbnail pic, by the way. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoy it. So, we have a top and this level here. Oh, okay, sure. On the weekly, we're just fine. That's annoying. So based off this peak and this peak, this is what I'm going off of for our range here. The range that we need to stay above. We are now bullishly backtesting 171.04, and it's almost a perfect touch. Barely got below it. That's completely unreasonable. Unreasonable. Why does it look so good? And then, of course, we have major support sitting below us at 128. So, yeah, we're still not in that much danger for Solana either. Checking out the daily. Now, noted, I do think we're going to stay down in this little pocket for a while here. Maybe a couple days. Just because it looks like it wants to consolidate a bit, especially after doing the beautiful downtrend that has just formed officially. So we need to break out of this downtrend. Big deal breakout was needed. Wow, we wicked below it and popped back in. So I would think we're going to get a back test around that 202.46, and then we just chop around in here for a hot minute. I could be wrong. It could just blast straight out of here and start going to new highs, but cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. But yeah, as soon as we break out of this downtrend, we're looking good. It's no big deal. We're in that bearish control zone. We're holding on to the 200 daily. Everything's fine right now. We don't need to start getting bearish until we, well, essentially until we lose 128. So a lot of wiggle room here for Solana. A lot of wiggle room. As soon as you zoom out, you're like, this is still bullish consolidation, considering we moved up into this range. We're chopping sideways. Next leg we go up. You got that XTA where they're going to be like, bro, we're just loading up for liftoff, bro, because like this could be a thing. Like right there, 477 is the target, bro. I don't like doing that, but it's a possibility. Coinbase prices didn't dip as low as on low like Sol went to 177 there, but TV so 171. Interesting. Well, I do use Binance charts instead of Coinbase charts because the Binance charts usually have more data than Coinbase charts. So yeah, this one I'm expecting a bit of chop. I'm not expecting too much out of this one. Let's move on to Dogecoin. Doge. My goodness. But once again, if we go out to the weekly, what did we do? A bullish backtest on the 200 again. Still waiting for the 618. Still waiting. Oh boy. Oh, that's even worse. We're maintaining an uptrend. No. Maintaining an uptrend. Just holding on tight. Wow. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's your area to like get above and stay above. Doge's had a real problem staying above that level. Yikes. But it's been doing pretty darn well with staying above this level down here at 17 cents. So we don't really get bearish until we lose 17 cents. You want AVAX, Rich? Alright. I got you covered. So yeah, until we lose 17 cents, there's no reason to be like, oh, the market's dead, structured, back into crypto hell and all that other nonsense. We don't have to worry about that. We're just waiting for things to pan out. This just looks like a liquidity grab. Welcome to crypto, unfortunately. Our market is still immature, apparently. Which noted, the last bull run, we had this exact same scenario where everyone sat there, had a huge dump, and they're like, I guess our markets really aren't mature. I guess they're... Yeah, it's like an epiphany for everyone to realize Bitcoin's only been around since 2009. Anyways, still a possibility of 76% upside here. Looking at the daily, full reset. The problem I have with the daily, you're below the 200. Get back above the 200, we can get bullish again. This daily candle, very, very bad for the Dogecoin price action. Very bad. You got a lower high, lower low. So as soon as it gets back above 22,108, we can all celebrate and rejoice again. The problem we have is now we could end up extending this out all the way into April. Ugh, gross. Absolutely disgusting price action. Disgusting. Alright, moving into the requests. So, we got AVAX first. For those of you who don't remember, I do let the members get their first choice. Oh. Why do I have a short? Oh. Huh. I chose downside for this. That's funny. It went a little further than expected. A little bit further than expected. Let's go out to the weekly. So things like AVAX here, they haven't even taken off yet. You've been underneath your 200 this whole time. So it's not doing anything. It's been making lower lows. 3 consecutive lower lows now. When lower high or higher low. When lower high or higher low. When. Burp. B. I got you covered, Bernard. No big deal. I got you covered there, bruh. Now, area we really want to stay above. Really want to stay above. Actually, I guess it would be this right here. Back in time a little bit. Utilize it as support here. Fighting with it. Trying to stay above it now. So, 2091. We just need to stay above that on the weekly. Cool. A lot of support right there. Oh, that's a little high. Hold on. 2078. Okay, so 2078. That's what we really want to stay above. We broke above it here, bullishly back tested. Now we're testing it again, technically. But man, that wick is just throwing everything off, making it all loopy doopy. Checking out the downtrend that we've been in. There we go. I'm so pissed at these exchanges. My stop loss didn't get triggered and only orders didn't get filled when I tried to buy the dips. Damn. Pratique. That sucks. That actually really sucks. I don't know. Sometimes it's at some point in time it's going to feel like an organized attack and everyone's going to get more angry. Well, this technically is a giant falling wedge, isn't it? I really hope this doesn't turn into the next Kava 2.0. Oh man, I really hope it doesn't do that. Because I'm holding Kava also. Ugh, that would be unfortunate. A weekly falling wedge? Gross. Oh wow. So we're maintaining these lows. Sweet. A little pocket of liquidity down there. Bring in our daily. Oh. Okay, so that $20 is a really big deal. I didn't expect that. I'll admit, I did not expect that one bit. Now the downtrend to break out of is just this. We could have a resolution of this by the end of October. Damn, I'm pretty damn bullish on AVAX here. Pretty gosh darn bullish. We'll load that go. For now, 2564. Don't get too greedy. What's FUD around winter mute? I have no idea. I have no idea. I've never heard of winter mute. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, the 4 hour looks pretty solid. 4 hour looks pretty solid. I wouldn't get too greedy here for AVAX. I would only be looking for this 12% move. After that, I mean, let's just see what it does. I don't know if it's going to roll over. I don't know if people are going to panic. I have no idea. So I'm just looking for a little 12% move to the upside. We are getting back above that 50% retrace level. That 618, I do think is nice. Area to beat. The area I would love to see it get above and stay above is this right here, the swing low at 27.45. If we can get above it and hold it, now we can get back to this was just a blip on the radar, doesn't matter, wipe it away from your memory, who cares? Trade as if it wasn't there. So we'll see what it does coming days. Days, hours, weeks, we'll see. Alright, let's see what happened to Perpy. Let's see what happened. Bernard, to say this thing has bottomed out, I think is an understatement. That's all you got on the sell-off? That's a joke. TA still stands. Still looking for that 6015 level. TA still stands. Good job, Bernard. Oh no. The market's bouncing. Whoa. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you get price discovery to the downside. Wow. Wowzers. We hit the 1272. That's nice. So let's see if you can get a bearish backtest or not. That's the area to beat. $1. If you can get back up there, I would probably short it. If I'm being realistic, I'd probably short it. I don't have much hope for this one. It's a new token and the hype went away. So it's a big problem for the project. You even had an area that was acting as support, became a resistance. Good luck getting above 86.97. If you manage to touch it, you're going to reset all your indicators. And then that's probably a perfect time to get out of there. And the worst part is, it's like a range. So you don't even have to touch that 86. You could just touch 81 and roll right on over and continue plummeting. So let's hope the scared traders out there don't see what just happened. It is still a probability you get as close to 0 as possible. Hopefully it bottomed out. Until we put in higher lows, we have no idea. Not a single clue. All we can play are the levels. If you were looking for a common retrace, then we're looking at the possibility of 89.59. So if you catch bids, then maybe a 52% rise. Let's all pray to the DCA gods. Wow. SQD managed to hold on to 19 cents? What the hell? How did it do that? That's pretty insane. Wow. We are still looking to get up to this level here at 29.196. And then possibly new highs. Let's clear the chart. I need some clear eyes. There's too much makeup on this. There we go. Amazing that it held a level of support though. That's insane. Oh, hold on there. Hold on there, little doggy. Oh, that's what you're trying to break above. Oh, got a little pocket of liquidity here. Nice little pocket here that you're holding on to on the daily. SQD looking a little strong out here, holding on to the 200 daily moving average. As it pulled back, it bounced really strongly off this level, and now it's trying to retake it. That's great. That is absolutely great. You did have a higher low, so the argument is now in place for the new highs. Argument is you could be trying to make a run up to 43 cents if this continues. Problem I have is the fact that you do have bearish divergence, sort of bearish divergence. The wicks are really high, but the candle bodies happen to be higher highs with lower relative strength. So this is a little bit in the bearish divergence side of things to me. So I would be very cautious here. I would have a stop loss just below 19.183, because if you happen to lose that, then the strong probability of hitting more than likely this level right here, 12.985, that could be in play. You almost touched it earlier. You could go down for that confirmation. So I would have a tight stop loss on this one. But there is a argument to be had that this might want to continue going up. Another 113%. So the argument is there. I just wouldn't trust it because you're too deep in this bullish control zone. A likely scenario is that this is a bunch of shorts covering, and then we see it roll over and come down another 36%. So be careful here. But it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Let's check the 4 hour. Hey, your 4 hours resetting and holding on to that 50 simple. It's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Think we will fill the crazy wicks before going back up? I don't know. I don't know. That all depends. I have no idea. Is Trump going to start sending some more love you notes to all the markets? Or is China going to back off with all their craziness? Who knows? I haven't taken in enough news to have a educated guess on that, to be honest. I'm going off pure technicals right now. As I take in more news, I'll have a much more developed idea, but all I can see right now is us looking forward to Trump backing out of this tariff thing, and we have rate cuts coming. That's really the only thing I can see. Are we cooked? I don't think we're cooked. Not at all. I think there's a possibility of some more weekend volatility, but how the market's reacting and recovering, I really don't think we're cooked. A lot of people saw this as a great buying opportunity. But that's just my sole opinion right now. I have zero in the world of facts and news to back it up. So take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Normally I would have much more confidence while saying something like this, but we'll see. We'll see. What I'm focused on right now is this uptrend. We're still uptrending. Traditionally, these crazy wicks are filled so market makers can grab the liquidity before sending it up. You have to look at it from the other side. If they decide to take all of these wicks right now, what's going to end up happening is people will not want to interact with the market. So, looking at it from the other side, market makers, they can't be that stupid. If they decide to get that greedy, there will be a crypto bear like winter. Just nobody's going to want to interact with it. They'll be like, okay, nope. Too many scams, too much manipulation. I'm done. Look at 24-hour heat map. I already did, Rich. There's no liquidity to the downside. I already know. I did this already. All the liquidity to the upside. I already know. When you look at the daily or the weekly, there's nothing underneath. There's nothing. 100x long, let's go. Crypto cruise. That's a wild thought. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild thought. But yeah, anybody after that giant dump looking to short the market, it doesn't make sense to short. It doesn't. There's no value to shorting it right now after all the longs have been liquidated. There's no value to it because you got people with limit orders that got liquidated today. It's all bad. Got here 10 minutes late. Oh, it's all good. No worries. All right, last one. We got Pepe. So checking out Pepe's chart. Lost all supports. Let's go ahead and zoom on out. Zooming on out. And let's clear the board. So, what has Pepe done? So, needless to say, everyone, if we get a weekly candle close below 539, sell your house, sell your family, sell your kids, and short this thing, because you would see the quickest amount of money in your life. We wicked straight down to that level. That is insane. But what I was going to say is if we lost this level, it would be the quickest money of your life because we would go straight down to the next level. It did that. It fucking did that. That's hilarious. But you guys can see the lack of price action. Nothing to hold it up in this range. Pepe rinsed. It did. It did. But if you ever get a candle close below this, then you can expect anywhere between, whoa, a 47 to a 69% drop for Pepe if it ever closes below that. So always keep that in mind, what these weekly level closes could be, because just like the FTT token, which I got to short that once, oh, that was so great. But it was the same thing. You get a weekly candle close below a major inflection point. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Trump Media and Technology Group, DJT, has accumulated approximately $2 billion in Bitcoin, release assets representing about 2/3 of its total liquid assets. Look for the rally to $30. Well, thanks, Michael, for the update there. Charles got wrecked. Oh boy. Pepe got boiled. That's funny. XRP all the way down to 119. Oh, XRP's been trash. We all know that. XRP is not a good project for crypto. It's a great project for banks. Ooh. Pepe, still 3 billion market cap after all that. That's good. That's good. People left money in there. That's good. Pepe downtrend. It is a downtrend. It's a weekly downtrend. We officially now have a lower low. So it needs to break out of this thing. But it's not that bad because we're still maintaining above this 539 level. It's just this consolidation could take way longer now. Could take way longer. Did you use Sui? I did not. LNE, did you want me to? Kind of like a CRO? Sure. RO. Sui. Looking at the daily here for Pepe. It's kind of rough. We really need to get back above that 856. If we can't get it back above it, it's going to be Chop City down here. Just like it was back here. So, it would be a shame if that happened, but it is what it is. Got you covered, LNE. Got you covered. As of right this moment, I don't know. I think I would be going from the high to low, right? All the way up here. So on a recovery, we would see Pepe completely cancel out this previous low, getting a 58% move to the upside. Let's hope that happens. Let's hope that happens. Because if it does, then you can start bouncing off the 856 and get a nice breakout of the downtrend and then see more upside. But right now, I'm looking for just like a 58% move to the upside. Not bad. Not bad. That's provided it catches bids. Sui. Well, Sui got wrecked. Holy crap. Got all the way back down to these lows? Sheesh. Talk about wiping out progress. Damn. Damn, son. You got wrecked. That's the level we want to stay above. $1.81. Was crying today watching his XRP fall. I don't even know who Oscar Ramos is. Who's that? Oscar Ramos. No idea who that is. If I'm being honest. Huh. Would you look at that? So provided we can keep bouncing off of this 236.49, Sui's still technically bullish. Go figure. Oh, at 8?
I know, right? She's already in bed cuddled and everything.
Okay.
She still doesn't feel good, I know that much.
Alright.
She had a good wind of happiness and now she's out again.
Wow. Alright. I'll be in there in a second. I gotta go say goodnight to my daughter, everybody. So on the weekly, we were broken out of this downtrend. Now we're just getting back into it. Sui doesn't look that bad. Sui on the daily looks great. We hit oversold territory. We haven't seen that in all the charts that we've looked at today. This one actually got into that oversold territory and popped back out. Last time we saw it was back here, which, too bad. The price was actually technically higher. I think everyone's going to look at this as a double bottom situation. Just saying. But no, this has a opportunity of upside movement. Very good opportunity. And a weird thing about it. Take that wick into effect. So I think right now on this bounce, we're probably just going to get right back to where we started for Sui. Another 29% upside is a possibility. And that would just be like a nice little reset. And that would make everyone angry. They'd be like, I thought we were bearish. What happened? Yeah, it's not that bearish. It's just longs got devastated today. Alright, I'm going to be right back, guys. I got to go say goodnight to my daughter. But I will be right back. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Here's CRO, and the blue box holds. Who would have thought? Promise? Alright, we're back. Looks like you might start a new MEXC account. Nice. Apparently this is the last request of the evening, but looking at this on the daily, we were looking for more upside. We pulled back, so let's go ahead and adjust. And it looks like we did maintain a downtrend here. Full reset, 100%. 100 and something else percent reset. Oh boy. That's unfortunate. But we did catch a nice bounce. Let's go ahead and measure this all the way down. We're looking for a test at 20 cents. Pengu? Okay. So we could see this thing get up another 27% if we break out. CRO, also weird one. Hit that oversold territory. Oversold territory. Let's go ahead and look at Pengu. Pengu hanging on to 22 or 022756. Needs to hold it. Oh boy, because well, we see what happens if you lose it. Holy crap. Imagine buying the bounce back on this bad boy. Holy smokes. Who would have guessed that one? Whoa. Whoa. You haven't seen prices this low on Pengu since March. Most bullish coin for the night? I don't know. DZ, the whole market is trying to bounce back? I have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have any more guidance on that. Let's clear the chart. Why not? Let's check it out on the weekly. Let's see how it measures up. Let's check her out on the weekly. Weekly candle. Oh, wow. Yeah, this looks scary on the weekly, honestly. It's really scary on the weekly. mean, the daily doesn't look much better. We're just hanging on to some flimsy little level of support over here. This is the most flimsy level of support I've ever seen in my life. I guess we can say it's a range that you're stuck in now. They're gonna make everyone think it's climbing back and then dump it again in early hours of the morning to flush out new longs. I could see that, Amir. Yeah, that's why I recommended at the beginning of stream. Probably not a good idea to trade this, but everyone's gonna do what they're gonna do. Usually you dump back on the wick. I mean, usually. Remember, that means a lot of people just will say, fuck it, I'm not even looking at it. I'm done. Actually, I would probably go right here. Nice little fake out. Yeah, it's maintaining this better. So here's our downtrend we got to break out of. The other issue we have is the previous downtrend we got below it. I'm live. What's up? I don't think there are a lot of longs. A lot of exchanges had recovered before they let people back in. True. I think right now, while you guys are all in your emotional state of, I think, I hope, probably best not to trade that feeling. Probably best not to do that. Just a thought. Not telling you any financial advice. Because, you know, Saturdays have historically had great volume. Just saying. So, that's why we're looking for just common retrace bounces. And after the common retrace, we kind of just cut our losses. You know, we look at Pengu right here. We're sitting right at that 618. If we're lucky, we get back to an 886, and then we continue up. But this little zone here was acting as our major support, and we fell directly through it like a hot knife through butter. Likely, this entire section is going to act like a resistance. Likely. Trump has whole corrupt family, should be in jail. You know that they set this up and shorted the market. Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Billionaires be doing billionaire things. You know, it is what it is. Dumped your perp account into spot after that scammy nonsense. Smart move. Yeah, it looks like that 886. So if we do continue bouncing, I think it would just be a reset of where you were. Possible 30% move if you catch bids. If you don't, you're likely to come right back down to 0.1422. So moral of the story today, guys. When you see crazy wicks or crazy sudden moves to the downside, zoom out to the weekly, get the whole macro picture, and then usually, after a day like today, take 3 days. Just don't even trade, just monitor the markets, look and see what they're doing, because I can guarantee you, you're not missing out on anything. When Monday opens up, if Wall Street feels like being bullish, they're going to put the prices where they want them. And then it'll go in whatever direction. But, yeah, try not to stress too much about the price action, guys. This is why also it's very smart to operate with stop losses. It's also extraordinarily smart to only buy low, never buy high. So when it comes to buying in, let's say you like Pengu or something, anything below this wick is a buying opportunity. Anything above it doesn't matter. Remember, it's a meme coin. It's trash. You don't buy trash high. Ever. But, yeah, that's just my advice for the night. Just a person-to-person advice for capital preservation. Don't buy high. Buying high is going to drive you insane. Also remember, you can always make money again. I know there's some people that probably lost their ass today and they're having negative thoughts out there. You can always make money again. Relax. It's not as bad as you think. Trust me, I'm gonna make it bounce. Alright, you handle it. Market doesn't bounce, I'm gonna go to the club and watch something else bounce? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Well hey, at least you got a positive attitude about it. Alright everybody, well that is the live stream for today. We were live for over an hour today. I'm surprised. If you're not in a part of the stream or a part of the community, we have a free Discord. Link is in the description. Join us. Yeah, I'm gonna jump into Discord chatting and let's hang out a little bit. Anyways, I'm out of here for now. Deuces everybody. I'll catch you later. Peace. No problem, Charles. Anytime.